All right, what is up, everybody? What is going on? Hello. Hello, everyone. As I pop open my Mountain Dew Kickstart for the beginning of today's session. Definitely going to need it today for what we're doing, folks. As you know, every time that I jump into fighting games, I need the absolute utmost attention and utmost energy. And therefore, that is why I'm popping open this Mountain Dew Kickstart. How is everyone? Hello, hello. Today is Tuesday, December 19th, 2017. The first of two gameplay streams. Today's a full streaming day again, folks. For those who are not up to speed, double stream. Double stream today, everybody. So what can you expect today from me, Phil? Phil of the Dark. That's my new name. I'm not Dark Side Phil anymore. I'm Phil of the Dark. Changing my name completely. I'm going to rename all my YouTube channels Phil of the Dark Gaming. That's how I'm rebranding. Yes, it's all true. 100%. Yes. Alright, so. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. So, what are we doing today? Number one. Fighting EX Layer. The Fighting EX Layer beta. This is the final major session that I'll be doing of it. Okay, I've been playing this for several days. I played it back on Friday. I did a session with Darren, the grappler. Yesterday I played with Kairi, the kind of Shoto clone. Plays a lot like Ryu and or Akuma. And then I played with Garuda, a completely original character that used to be the original boss character of the Street Fighter EX series. Yes, and then now they've made him into kind of a normal character. And honestly, not nearly as good as he used to be. From everything that I've seen. Oh my goodness, excuse me. But yeah, pretty cool so far. I played with 3 characters. Now the beta has 6 characters. Today I'm going to play with 2 more. And that's pretty much going to be it. Sadly, I'm running out of time to play this beta. And the beta actually expires, I believe, on Christmas Day. So, with the time that I have between now and then, you know, I have time for one more major session, which is going to be today, okay? Who am I going to be playing with? I haven't decided yet. There's 3 characters left. There's Alan, who's kind of a clone of Ken, but apparently he's, like, the best character in the beta. And then there's Shirase, who is this female character who basically has, like, Rekka-style repeated motion moves, like Fei Long, or Karen in Street Fighter V. And then there is Skullomania, completely original character, okay? So, I don't know. I don't know who I'm going to play yet. I'll decide on the fly as we start with gameplay here today on the stream, okay? So that's going to be today's main gameplay stream, about 4 more hours of the Fighting EX Layer beta for you, okay? I'm going to do exactly like I did the past 2 sessions. First, I'll take a new character into training mode. Play with them in training mode for about, you know, maybe 15 minutes or so, trying to learn their basic combos and strategies, and then taking them into online play. All right, now hopefully we get just as good online play today as we've had. Quite frankly, I mean, to be real and honest with everyone, the online play of this game has not been that bad. It certainly hasn't been great or the best ever, but it hasn't been that bad. The connections, for the most part, have been at least stable enough where they don't fall apart. And even though there has been some delay, it hasn't been so bad that the game's unplayable. In fact, I'll even go as far to say, that, my eye is itching. Sorry, it's distracting me. I'll go as far to say that the game has actually been good enough to react to things in the game. So, for example, oh, someone's jumping at me. Oh, let me do a reactionary dragon punch and super cancel that into a super move. I can actually do it. Versus when I was playing Street Fighter V and stuff at launch, that game had so much input delay. All right. It was almost impossible to do anything reactionary, and it changed the face of Street Fighter. Sadly, for the worse. You know, when you cannot play a fighting game in a reactionary manner, that's terrible. Because no one just wants to play a fighting game as a pattern. And that's really what Street Fighter V became. Do the safe pattern. Do another safe pattern. Safe pattern. Oh, guess and do a 50-50. Oh, now another safe pattern. That's not even good fighting game mechanics, honestly. But that's not what this game is. This game seems to be, it's going to be a throwback to classic Street Fighter, where there's going to be reactionary gameplay and everything. And like I said, playing online, I've been able to do it. So that's a good sign. And keep in mind, this is just the beta. Okay, it's just the beta. You know, when the final game comes out, it might be even better, which is great that they're doing this, in my opinion. I'm honestly hoping that maybe they even do another beta before the final game releases that'll have more of the roster, because only 6 characters and placeholder sound effects and stuff, you know. I'd like to see it better, all right? I'd like to see a more complete version of the game before the final version comes out, so. Okay. So, folks, that's going to be today. You know, about 4 hours of fighting EX Layer. I'm pretty excited for it. And then, tonight, yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, per your requests, more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Now, there's actually some good news in regards to PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds that you may not be aware of, but the game was patched overnight on the Xbox One after massive fan backlash, massive criticism within the gaming media saying, you know, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a good game, but sadly it plays like shit on Xbox One. It's ridiculous that people paid $30, you know, expecting to get the same product that was already on PC, and they did not. They got a far inferior product. So, yeah, apparently they patched it overnight. Now, obviously, I haven't played it again yet. I don't know what this patch has done. They said it was supposed to, you know, improve performance and stability, which are the two major problems with it. No, the frame rate's terrible and inconsistent. The graphics don't load quickly enough, and they pop in terribly, and they look like shit. And the game crashes constantly. Let's hope that this patch overnight actually fixed a lot of those issues, all right? Now, last night, folks, if you did not see it, I strongly recommend you head over to my DSPGaming channel. You check out my PlayerUnknown's Battleground session from last night. Last night was funny because, number one, I was trying to do duo mode where I was teaming up with other people. Literally every single person I teamed up with didn't help me at all. They were terrible. They were literally killing me and fucking up and making us get killed. It was pretty funny to the point where the final match, my partner got killed super early and I was going solo. I had to take a fucking raging shit. It came out of nowhere. About 10 minutes into the match, I had to shit so bad. And I was trying to hold it in to finish the match. And boy, was that a suspenseful final match that went absolutely down to the end of the match to the wire. You've got to check it out. That was a good one. Okay, that was a really good one. So tonight, we'll see what happens. Tonight, I'm probably just going to do solo because the duo mode was a complete waste of my time. No one was helping me. They were all just sucking ass. So, yeah. Tonight, we'll get more. More PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds with this new patch. We'll see if it's any better. All right? Tomorrow, folks, we're doing something a little different. Tomorrow, there's only one gameplay stream. And therefore, this stream is going to be a double dose. A double dose of what, you ask? It's going to be episodes 2 and 3 of Life is Strange Before the Storm. All right? I missed out on episode 2 a couple months ago when it released during the hardcore gaming season's full swing. There were so many new AAA releases coming out. I just did not have an opportunity to check out these episodic releases at that time. Okay. And so I said, you know what? Now it makes sense because by the way, the new episode 3 supposedly released today, but everyone is having problems with it. If you're not aware. Yeah, I checked it out this morning. I was looking at social media, and even the makers, the Life is Strange Twitter account, publicly apologized and said, we're so sorry. People have been trying to get this episode, and either they can't download it, or they download it, and then it won't boot, and all this stuff. So I'm glad that I actually wasn't planning on doing it today, because I probably would have had tons of problems and just been frustrated. All right. So tomorrow, my main gameplay stream will be both episodes 2 and 3 of Life is Strange Before the Storm. I've heard each episode is roughly 2 hours each. So I should have enough time to wrap it up. If not, if I need to go late on the stream, I can. Okay, this is the only gameplay stream I'm doing on Wednesday. So if I must run long, I can run long. Okay, so that's good news. I know some people have been saying, Phil hasn't played all these episodic releases. He's still behind. Yeah, I am, but I did as much as I could to catch up. I finished Guardians of the Galaxy, which was good. So now I'm going to catch up on Life is Strange, and then if I ever get a chance, I'll catch up on Batman. More than likely, Batman's going to have to wait till, the next episode comes out, and then I'll play, 3 at once or some shit. Okay. So that's tomorrow's gameplay stream. Tomorrow night, no gameplay stream because tomorrow night I have to run my errands. I'll be going grocery shopping. I'll actually be doing my holiday shopping. Number one, I got to get snacks and stuff for my holiday gaming marathon that's taking place this Friday. Because I was realizing, I was like, gee, what should I eat that day? Because I don't want to have to cook. And I was like, well, you know what? I'll have leftover pasta. I'll just do leftover pasta after the stream ends. But then what about during the day? I'm going to need some energy in me besides just drinking. So I was like, man, maybe I'll get some trail mix and stuff like that. And I'm going to get some stuff for myself for Christmas. I decided I think I'm going to get for Christmas Day dinner, maybe like a ham of some sort. Not a big one, but maybe just like one of those ham slices you can get. So that way I can maybe cook half of it and eat it and save the other for leftovers. And I'm going to see what my local supermarket has in regards to like sides and stuff that maybe I can just warm up for myself. Because I'll be honest, Thanksgiving, I had a freaking TV dinner. That was terrible. Like, I honestly... It was so bad. I just want to eat something nice for Christmas. So, yeah, I'll be doing that shopping tomorrow night. But because I'm doing that, plus I'm going to be doing a bunch of other shit, I won't be able to do a second stream tomorrow. So just one stream on Wednesday. It's going to be the Life is Strange, finishing that up, okay? And then Thursday, folks, my holiday festivities officially begin. So I hope you'll be here on Thursday. Holiday Ask the King. I'll be dressed up. I'll be wearing a nice, probably the Christmas hat, I'm thinking. I'll be answering your questions, ladies and gentlemen. Your questions that you post up on my forums on thekingofhate.com. So please head over to the website, thekingofhate.com. Please post up your questions for the show. The more questions that I have, the better the show is. And I need more. So please, today, head over to thekingofhate.com. Go to the forums. You'll see the section for Ask the King. Post up your questions, all right? Now, I'll also be accepting Twitter questions that day of, but typically I get most of my questions for the forums. Keep in mind also, if you were a patron who pledged $20 or more in the last 2 months, you've qualified to have your question answered on the show. And there is a special thread on my forums for that as well. So please head over there and post up your question to get answered guaranteed on the show. I'm looking forward to it. I get the feeling people will be asking holiday-themed questions and stuff for the show, so I'm very excited for that, okay? Then Thursday night, more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. That's right. Thursday night, I'll be doing more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds for you guys. Since you guys love it so much, I'll be doing another session Thursday night. That'll be my gameplay for the day. And then Friday, it's officially the Holiday Gaming Marathon on Friday. I'll be dressed up in ugly Christmas sweaters. I'll be drinking all day long eggnog, Tennessee-style whiskey cider, and 3 different kinds of holiday-themed beer. All right. I'll be playing Christmas games. People right now are nominating, excuse me, they're voting on Christmas-themed games that I'll be playing during the day, including games like Elf Bowling, Nights into Dreams Christmas Expansion, Merry Gear Solid, amongst many more. There's like basically 6 games in the running that people are voting on right now. And the bottom line is, I've heard that many of them are short, so there's a chance I may just play all the games. I may actually do every single one of the games during the stream. We'll see. And we'll go from there, okay? All right. Carrot Slat is asking, what style is Tennessee style? Well, what it is, it's apple cider liqueur mixed with Jack Daniel's whiskey. They call it Tennessee style cider. And it's winter. What they actually call is winter. It's like winter brew cider or something like that. But something special for the winter, for the holidays. That's one of the things I'll be drinking on Friday. Okay. So anyway, yeah, Friday, 7+ hours. It's gonna be a really fun event. I hope you guys will join me for that. And then on Saturday, I will be doing the Monster Hunter World Beta as my main gameplay stream for about 4 hours. And then Saturday night, more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Yes, more on Saturday night. Basically, every other day this week, I'm playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. All right. Then Sunday will be my WWE 2K18 Holiday Sims. And boy, am I behind on this because I wanted to start working on this Sunday night, but it took over 2.5 hours to download WWE 2K18, so I didn't get to it. I was supposed to start it last night, but I forgot because I had to take a shit so bad after playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds that the dump literally distracted me, and I forgot to work on this, so I didn't download anything for it yet. I'm like, oh, fuck. Because if you guys aren't aware, the way the WWE 2K works, they only allow you to download a certain number of created assets in one day. So, for example, today, if I download 20 characters, I can't download any more until tomorrow. And I think that's what it is. They limit you to 10 to 20 things a day. And I'm realizing, oh, man, just for the Royal Rumble match I'm going to do, which I always do, I need 30 characters. And then I need special arenas. I need other characters for special matches. Obviously, it's not just going to be a Royal Rumble. It's going to be a series of matches. If you remember, we have the traditional King of Christmas tournament. That's right. And we need to have it again. The King of Christmas must continue. So we need to have a series of King of Christmas qualifying matches and then the final match. We need the Royal Rumble match. We need all this to happen, okay? So I need to work on this tonight. I need to begin work on this tonight. I wrote down right in front of me, I got like a list here to remind me after I play PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds tonight to remember to work on this because I need to do as much work as I can on it, all right? So that's Sunday. That's going to be my one gameplay stream for Sunday coming up, which is Christmas Eve, by the way. The WWE 2K18 Holiday Sims stream. I hope you'll enjoy that. Sunday night, no second stream. I'll be doing the weekend preview. I'll also be doing a bunch of shit, personal stuff. It's the end of the month, so I have to pay a bunch of bills and stuff. I know, isn't that what you want to do on Christmas Eve? Sit down and pay a stack of bills? But that's what I'll be doing. Adult responsibilities, folks. They're a lot of fun. And then, on Monday, all right, on Monday, Christmas Day, I'll be doing a special IRL stream with you guys. I'll basically be talking about a ton of stuff. I want to tell you all about how this year went, the ups, the downs. I want to tell you about my plans for the future. I want to tell you about, I want to be thankful and tell you about the things I'm very thankful for this year. I want to talk about Christmas traditions. I just want to shoot the shit with you guys, in a lot of different topics. I'm probably going to be real honest about a lot of stuff that I haven't really opened up about recently, but I mean, that's what you do on Christmas Day, right? I basically just want to spend some time with you guys, some personal time. And it's going to be a fun session for those who can be here. I understand Christmas Day, a lot of people won't be able to be here, but if you can, show up on Christmas, have some fun with me, all right? And then Monday night, all right, I will be doing more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. That's right. Yes. Even more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds Monday night. All right, for Christmas night. Then, on Tuesday, since Christmas is over and all the holiday is over and everyone's depressed and, the gifts have been opened, we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing that week. I have to basically make a determination. What do I want to do? Because I have the 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. I have 6 days. And during that time period, maybe I'll get caught up on Batman. Maybe I'll start an LA Noire playthrough, right? The remake that they made. I don't know what I'm going to do during that time. We'll see. So there you go. There's the rough schedule for the next week, including all of my holiday content. I hope that you guys and gals are looking forward to it. I certainly am. And I hope you'll join me for all the festivities coming up this next week. I've never, ever in the history, the almost 10 years that I've been doing this, I have never done this much holiday-themed content ever. At the most, maybe I do a special, or maybe I'll do one series of videos. This is the most I've ever done. So I hope you guys are definitely going to be getting into the holiday spirit and checking out all the stuff here on stream. And, of course, on YouTube if you can't make the streams. During the course of the next week. It's going to be pretty sweet. Okay? Okay. Very nice. All right, what else do I have to talk about? Let's think about it. Do I have anything in particular? By the way, Kekin asked, can he do co-op with me on Saturday? Sure, why not? Yeah, if you want to join me for the Monster Hunter beta, join in. Sounds good to me. You know my normal streaming hours. I'll be streaming during those normal times. Join me, and hey, what the hell? We'll give the new microphone with the new Astro A40 headset. We'll test it together. You can tell me how it sounds. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like we're getting the band back together for some Monster Hunter co-op. Sounds good. All right. Let's just go through some quick plugs. Then we'll do some shout-outs, and then we'll get started. So let's get to the plugs. Number one, folks. Patreon. I have to call attention to this, folks, because we're reaching the end of the month. You may not be aware. The month is going by very quickly, especially this holiday week typically flies by for everybody. Before you know it, it'll be the end of December. FYI, only 12 days left. We are still at least $200 away from the standard goal, which means we are way far away from the stretch goal on Patreon, all right? The bottom line, folks, is I really need your help this month. You know, with all the situation going on right now with these taxes, I had a conversation with the guy from Washington yesterday, the tax guy, and he basically said, yes, I have to pay my 2017 business taxes by the end of January. He's working on the tax assessment for my back taxes. And he'll be, you know, he didn't give me a time frame. He refused to give me a time frame, but he says he'll be working on that soon. So basically everything's coming due here. End of January, I'm going to have a giant bill due. I don't even know what it's going to be, and I don't have the money. All right, just being real with you. I don't have the money because I should have, or I shouldn't. I would have prepared for it if I had even known I had owed it, but I didn't know that I owed it. And this year already, things have been so narrow and so tight for me, barely making ends due. Some months it's literally been working paycheck to paycheck here. You know, my bank account overdrew several times this year. And, you know, now all of a sudden, oh, you're going to owe thousands of dollars in back taxes you never knew about because your tax attorney didn't do his job. Delightful, right? And literally I'm in a situation that's so bad that if I can't come up with the money, I might have to sell my house in order to start paying these back taxes. I don't want to do that. I want to keep going forward positively. I want to keep doing this for a living full time in this house, in this office, with everything that I've worked so hard for. Okay? And Patreon is one major way to do that. You know, if I could reach these stretch goals this month, that's lots of extra funds that can be put straight towards this issue, all right? So I'm bringing attention to it because now we're coming down to the nitty-gritty, only 12 days left in the month, and, you know, I haven't seen many, if any, new pledges. I know people want to see the Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 redemption runs because people ask for them all friggin' year. It'd be one thing if I pulled this goal out of my butt and I said, oh, I'm just going to do this random thing. People ask me for this all year long. Ever since I did the Dark Souls Redemption run in January, people have wanted me to do this and said this is like the best goal ever. I should do it. It would bring in so many views and so much attention. I agree. That's why I'm doing it now when I need this the most. I literally saved this event for when I knew there may be an issue coming up where I may need money to save my butt, and this is it. So please, folks, please consider pledging on Patreon if you have not. Patreon.com/DarkSidePhil. A $5 pledge will earn you the right to vote on if you either want to see Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3 as a redemption run in January. If we hit the stretch goal on Patreon, all right, then I'll be playing both games starting on January 1st. And here's why this benefits you massively. If I just hit the standard level goal, all right, which is what the normal funding level I look for on Patreon every month. If I only hit that, it's going to take me about 2 weeks to, number one, I got to message all the people who pledge $5 or more. I got to get all their information, so they have to get back to me with their information, which takes a while. Then I have to take that information and forward it to my webmaster, who then has to upgrade all their forum accounts. Then I have to get them the information so they can vote on a poll. Then they actually have to vote on the poll. Then I have to tally the results. So you're talking about 2 weeks of work, all right? 2 weeks before I can even start the Metal Gear Solid Redemption run because I don't know if I'll be playing 2 or 3. I have to get this poll going, all right? Versus if we hit the stretch goal for Patreon this month, all right, on January 1st, I will begin playing Metal Gear Solid 2. As soon as that playthrough completes, I'll start playing Metal Gear Solid 3. So it makes perfect sense. And by the way, these playthroughs, even though there will be chat interaction for cheers, subs, and tips, I will not be accepting people, you know, holding my hand and telling me how to play the game. I'm going to try to learn the game mechanics legitimately on my own, pay attention to the stories, basically do legit runs through the games, which is not what I did the first time I played them. The first time I played them, I fucked around. I was completely dicking around, not paying any attention. And, you know, that's really honestly what started the negativity against me on YouTube in 2012. Was when I played these games in this manner and people got so butthurt angry at me for playing them in this unprofessional manner, right? Because everyone knows I'm the most professional guy out there, right? So anyway, yes, folks, I would love to do this, but I need your support. Please consider pledging to my Patreon here. You've got 12 days left in the month to do so, all right? Let's make it happen. If ever we were going to pledge like crazy and make this stretch goal happen, let's do it this month, all right? Thank you very much to everyone who has pledged, and thank you to everyone who is planning on pledging, all right? All right, that's number one. Number two, my Teespring shop. It's got some really cool merch. It's t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs, really great stuff, all designed by my viewers and fans. I personally own 5 different items from the shop, so obviously I attest to the quality of the stuff. FYI, coming soon, folks. Coming soon will be a new line of product. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll make the official announcement now. The 10-year anniversary product line for Darkside Phil. If you're not aware, 2018 will officially be my 10th year. My 10th year doing YouTube videos. Okay? Pretty awesome. 10 years. How many people could say for 10 years they did this kind of thing on the internet? Not many. Not many. All right? And I love doing what I do. A decade of online fun. And by the way, it's all documented. That's the other fun thing. You could go back and watch my first videos from 2008 right now on my original Darkside Phil channel, right? I mean, how cool is that? There's a 10-year legacy that you can go back and literally watch 10 years of content that I put out there. So yeah, there's going to be 10 years. A 10-year anniversary product line. And that'll be launching sometime in early 2018. All right? On my burp. There you go. On my burp. You could get... What the fuck? Excuse me. Jesus. All right, let's try that again. On my Teespring shop, there will be a full new line of product. In fact, I just this morning, no exaggeration, saw the very first draft of a line of designs for the 10-year anniversary. Okay? And they look pretty good. And now they're going to be tweaked. They're going to be improved. I'm thinking of some slogans and stuff that could be thrown in there. But it's going to be sweet. I can't wait. It's 2018, I'm predicting this. 2018 is going to be my best year ever. I know that's a very, very, very big statement to make. But a 10-year anniversary, I see a lot of positive stuff coming out of the year. And I'm looking forward to it very much. I really am. Like, guys, I'm going to be real with you. 2017, with all the shit that happened to me, but with all the positivity you guys fed me during all that negativity to keep me going, I feel good. I feel good about next year. God damn it, I'm like pumped for it. And I hope that you're pumped for it too. Okay? All right, so, yes, anyway, just throwing that out there. All right? Just throwing that out there. 10-year anniversary is coming up, and the new line of product will be available in the next few months on my Teespring shop, all right? So anyway, give it a look. If you buy anything from my Teespring shop, I get a pretty sizable commission. It helps me out. Thanks to everyone who has gotten something. Very nice. But last but not least, folks, if you are watching this live stream, all right, and you like what I'm doing, you like me, you want to show your support and get involved interactively with everything going on here on the stream, if you either cheer, sub, or tip during the course of the stream, I will give you a shout-out, a verbal shout-out. And in fact, I'm going to do some shout-outs in just a moment here for those who already have been cheering and everything on pre-stream. Okay? If you cheer 50 bits or more, if you tip me $2 or more, or if you subscribe to the channel and click the share button, any of those things, then I'll also have an on-screen pop-up thank you notification as well. So you get both visual and verbal recognition for your contributions on the stream, which is pretty awesome. Now, a few things. Number one, if you do choose to cheer with bits today, folks, please include the hashtag charity in your cheers. If you guys have not noticed, when you do that in stream chat, there's a pop-up that lets you know how much money has been raised for charity. In one day, over $8,000 has already been raised for charity just from people cheering with the hashtag charity. So please, if you're going to cheer, include that hashtag. Let's give some money away in the next 10 days to charity. Sound good? It's no skin off your back or mine. It's basically Twitch is going to pay that money to charity just for doing it, okay? Sound good? All right, that's number one. Number two, if you have never been a subscriber of mine before, here on my Twitch page, FYI, until the end of December, Twitch is running a special promotion, okay? That if you subscribe to any channel you have not been previously subbed to, it's a 20% off discount. So it's like a special introductory rate. I love when they do those, right? For subscription-based service. Special introductory rate of 20% off. In addition, let's face it, it's the holidays. Everyone's feeling good. Everyone's feeling positive. People are feeling generous. If you have someone who you consider a compadre, a friend, a compatriot, an ally, a BFF in the stream chat, and you want to gift them a subscription, any gifted subscriptions that you do right now are also 20% off. So not only can you get a discounted sub, you can give a discounted sub to your friend. How nice. How nice of Twitch, right? So that's pretty cool. Those things are all going on right now. One thing I would like to bring attention to that I haven't talked about in a while, I am still running the beta testing for Live Pet. If you're not aware, if you look below my stream here today on stream, if you're on my channel page, you really can't see it if you're on mobile, but you can see it if you're on like the desktop version of my channel page. There's a extension plugin. It's a little interactive pet. If you click on it, it levels up with experience points. Okay. It's pretty cool. It's pretty much just like a Tamagotchi from the 1990s. Does it actually serve any purpose? No. But it's basically an idea of some of the stuff that can be built in the channel pages, and I've been testing it for several weeks now. FYI, there are microtransactions available for it too. And if you do happen to purchase a microtransaction for it, I get a little bit of a commission from it, okay? So, FYI, I'm just throwing that out there because I haven't talked about it in a while. I don't even know what it looks like. What does it currently look like right now? Does anyone know what the Live Pet looks like? It's basically what happens is, the more you click on it, it evolves to different public emotes on Twitch. So, I don't know exactly what it is right now, which emote it is. Is it Doggo? Someone says it's Doggo? Which Doggo is it? Is it the floppy ear Doggo? Is it the Shiba Inu? What is it? I could actually look... Actually, you know what? I might be able to look it up myself. Hold on a second. Never mind. Oh, it's the Franker Z Doggo. That's the one it is. The Franker Z Doggo emote. It's pretty cool. I like that one. Okay. So anyway, check it out. Just throwing that out there. All right. All right. And then last but not least, folks. Last but not least, FYI, right now, if you're wondering, gee, you know, Phil just mentioned a ton of stuff, ton of plugs, you know. I wonder, you know, especially with his current financial situation, what could I do to help him the most? What would help Phil out the most right now? Well, I'm very appreciative of any contributions you make. Anything you do, you know, buy from Teespring, Cheers, Sub, any of those things are great. But right now, the two ways you can help me the most would be to either pledge to my Patreon, all right, or to tip me during the stream. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because if you pledge to my Patreon or you tip me, those are funds that I get right away, and I can put them in the next month towards this impending tax bill. Versus the Cheers and Subs and, you know, Teespring stuff is good, don't get me wrong, but those things take a while to process. In fact, Cheers and Subs take 2 months. Any Cheers and Subs you guys are doing right now are much appreciated, but I won't even see those funds until February, which is too late to pay my taxes. Okay? So, just so you know, if you have the flexibility, if you either pledge to my Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil, or if you tip me, that's going to help me. How do you tip me? Well, again, if you're on my channel page, look below the stream. You'll see a grid of information like the rules, a link to my YouTube channels and stuff like that. There's a section there that says tips, and if you click on it, you can either leave an anonymous tip or you can leave a tip with a specific message for your pop-up that's going to show up on the stream. Okay? So please consider tipping. I am very appreciative. The past few days, some people have left some pretty significantly large tips, which is nice of you. It's definitely helping. We're certainly not there yet, but everything you guys are doing, you're contributing, is helping out tremendously, and I'm very grateful. Okay? Okay. Let's go ahead and let's do some shout-outs, and then we'll get started. Okay? So, first of all, overnight, we had a few cheers. Hold on a second here. Actually, I didn't click refresh, so I can't see the overnight cheers. Oops. Let me refresh my Muxie, and then I will tell you guys what happened overnight. Okay, here, scroll down. Here we go. Wow, a lot happened. Actually, a lot happened. Let's see here. So, first of all, if this is legit, I don't know, because sometimes people get gifted subs, if they get gifted subs, it still says that that person subbed, but it says Wings of Redemption. Subscribe to my channel at 11:47 p.m. last night. So thank you to Wings of Redemption for the sub. If that was you, awesome of you, thank you. If not, well, enjoy the gifted sub. Also, Nigerian Death God subscribed to the channel overnight. Thank you to Nigerian Death God for the sub. FYI, we're currently at 298 subs. We're back up to 298. The highest I've ever had was 308. I'm hoping to get back there soon. In fact, I'd like to exceed that. Resident Evil Beating did a 20-bit cheer. He says, what do you think about the fact that you can do your taxes on a single card in the new tax bill Republicans are pushing? Will doing taxes mean you won't have to be paid for a tax attorney? I don't know. Right now, I'll tell you right now, this year, no. This year, especially with it seems like taxes are going to completely change. I definitely need a tax attorney to figure it out because I'm not going to understand the tax code changes at all. But maybe if it really is ultra simplified via this new tax bill, then maybe next year I won't need the tax attorney. Okay, but this year, yeah, I need the tax attorney, number one, to file my new business state taxes that I didn't even know I owed and I didn't understand, all right? And definitely I'm going to need him to do the federal to make sure that everything's done correctly for at least for this 1 year. So, Golden Colts did a 20-bit cheer, then another 25-bit cheer, then a 35-bit cheer, then a 15-bit cheer, then a 20-bit cheer. So thank you to you guys for your overnight cheers. I appreciate them. Thank you very much. All right, so as soon as I started the stream, Critical for Days did a 50-bit cheer and said, Phil, excited for your WWE Sims. One of my favorite things that you do for a long time. Cannot wait. And then Critical for Days did another 20-bit cheer. Said, is there other games you want to do a redemption run other than Metal Gear Solid? I mean, really what you need to think about, were there ever any games that when I played them, either one of two things. Either I really just kind of fucked around and did not take it seriously at all, or I failed at it so badly, right, that there would warrant me to go back and play it again. Obviously, the one major thing that everyone is going to be thinking of is Bloodborne's DLC, The Old Hunters, because if you remember, this was a unique scenario where Bloodborne decided to release a massive DLC during November of the year that the game was released when I was in the middle of the hardcore gaming season playing Fallout 4. And honestly, I wasn't even interested in the DLC at all because I wanted to keep playing Fallout. But basically, people pressured me into it and I caved. But people basically trolled me and fooled me into playing this DLC at New Game Plus level, even though my character, you know, my character was over-leveled, but I wasn't exactly a master of the game or anything. I hadn't even played the game since the game was new. So you're talking, 8+ months I hadn't touched Bloodborne. Now I'm coming back to play an incredibly difficult DLC at a New Game Plus level. It was basically a recipe for disaster, okay? I failed miserably. I couldn't even beat the first boss. And I said, fuck this. I said, literally, fuck this. You guys, number one, you trolled me. You told me to play at New Game Plus, which is ridiculous. I shouldn't have done that. And number two, I have other games that I want to play more than this stupid thing. I'm not going to sit here for 10 hours to beat one boss, so fuck this. And I quit, and I never went back to it, all right? Sadly, my game files were lost. I don't have the Bloodborne game files anymore. So it's not like I could at any point just go back and replay it. I have to replay Bloodborne from the start in order to actually get back to a point in the game where I could do that run, okay? So what I'm planning to do sometime in 2018, probably during the summer, for the summer downtime playthrough, I'm probably going to be doing the Bloodborne Redemption run where I basically play through the game again. I don't grind this time because that was a major point of contention when I played the game the first time is that I grinded. People didn't like that. And instead of that, I'm just going to play it legitimately, and I'm going to do the Old Hunters DLC during the course of the playthrough. That way it's at the right level, scaled properly, and I can beat it. Outside of that, are there any other games people would like to see me do redemption runs for? I'm not sure. What other games did I fail at terribly that people would like to see me play again? I'm not sure. That's going to be up to you guys to tell me more than anything else, right? Okay. Critical for Days also did another 50-bit cheer. He said, whenever I try to look up your videos on YouTube, detractor vids always come up first. Makes no sense. No, it makes sense because YouTube's search algorithm is broken as fuck. It's YouTube's fault. YouTube made a search algorithm that doesn't actually look for the videos you're searching for. What it does is it looks for really stupid shit. Number of likes to dislikes, number of this and that. It basically looks for criteria that makes no sense. And that's why YouTube is a piece of shit website. That's why my videos, honestly, don't show up in search anymore. because they changed the criteria so much to hurt people like me and only cater to the big YouTubers. So the big YouTubers found this way to game the system and basically abuse their tags and everything to basically show up top in search no matter what, even though their videos may not even be good. They always show up at the top while everyone else gets pushed to the bottom, okay? And yes, people who make negative videos about me have found a way to do exactly the same thing. I don't really bother with it. I just upload my videos and they're there to watch. If you want to watch them, you know where to find them, right? What I recommend is don't use YouTube search at all. If you do want to find something that I've done, go to my DSPGaming channel page, click on the playlists or videos tabs, and in those tabs, you can specifically search in there. So, for example, you could click on playlists, and then you can actually chronologically order it, or you could search for a specific playlist. Okay? That's how you should do it, because then it'll just search my videos. If you go to YouTube general search, all you're going to get is bullshit. You're going to get drama videos and all kinds of bullshit, because that's all YouTube cares about. That's what YouTube wants to push to the forefront. Drama videos and crap and negativity and toxicity, that's what YouTube has become. That's why I'm trying to separate myself from the goddamn website, because I'm tired of it. I'd much rather be here live on stream every day sharing fun gameplay experiences with you guys rather than focusing on a toxic piece of shit website. Why do you think I disabled comments on my videos on DSPGaming? Oh, and by the way, since I did that, my views have not gone down. A lot of people are like, oh, you're going to kill your own channel if you turn off YouTube comments. No, it's been the opposite. People don't care about YouTube comments because they're toxic fucking bullshit. So don't use YouTube search ever. It's a piece of garbage. Instead, just go to the DSPGaming channel page, click on the tabs in there, and you can use the specific searches in there to find what you're looking for. Okay? All right. AES0411 did a 10-bit cheer and says, I'll ask as genuinely as I can, when you play a fighting game online, how do you know when the opponent is mashing buttons or does a random super? It may be either mashing or maybe it's good timing. It's very situational. You can tell, especially if you're someone who's been playing fighting games a million years, when someone is literally just mashing, because you'll see that a move like, oh yeah, random super perfectly timed. Oh, but look, a Dragon Punch came out instead, right? Or for example, yesterday, I was fighting a Darren player who his internet connection was absolutely terrible, yet he kept rematching me on purpose because all he did was mash 360 the entirety of the fucking round, and because the connections were so bad, his 360 move would come out and blow through everything because it would keep dropping my inputs or delaying my moves. So, you could tell, but the thing is, it takes an educated eye. To the common person, there's no way you could tell, but to someone who's been around the block and played a million scrubs in fighting games before, I can tell when someone's a masher or when someone actually meant to do something. There you go. Jim Bob 1940 subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Jim Bob. Now, I don't know if that's gifted or legit, but thank you for the sub nonetheless. The Mike Maverick AG did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, Mike Maverick. Kekin did a 10-bit cheer. That was when he asked me about the co-op in Monster Hunter Beta, and I told him, absolutely, let's do that this weekend. Critical for Days did a 101-bit cheer. He said, now I'm the top cheer, guys. Now try to defeat my cheer. Mike Maverick did another 100-bit cheer. He said, my opportunity for a rematch. Yes, that's right. Mike Maverick and I were having some good matches yesterday online. I look forward to challenging you again today online, sir. Wow, excuse me. Excuse me. Dungeon 00X did a 100-bit cheer and says, we need to help DSP. Thank you, Dungeon, for the cheer, and thank you for the help. Appreciate it. Mike Maverick did a 400-bit cheer, becoming the cheerleader, and he says, cash in my rematch clause. Lundor Gale did a 10-bit cheer, and I'm not going to read his ridiculously long tweet. He's basically saying, why don't I sell stuff? Listen to how ridiculous this sounds. Sell my Switch, sell my iPhone, and get a burner phone. Sell all of my gaming accessories. Yes, that's what I should do. I should sell all my gaming equipment so I can't make videos, right? For a couple $100, like that's going to save me. And then I should go out of business. What a great suggestion. All right, let's move on. Darth Radovan Viking did a 250-bit cheer, and he said, 10 more years. Thank you, Darth Radovan Viking. Yes, the 10-year anniversary is right around the corner. Josef the Best, Josef the Best did a 10-bit cheer and says, Phil, how are you doing? What is the most frustrating game that you've ever played? Oh, man. The most frustrating game I've ever played. There have been a lot. All right. I don't know. I think, again, that would be a question to pose to my viewers, because my viewers are the ones for 10 years who've been watching my stuff and seeing how frustrated I've gotten at certain games. There have been some bad ones. Remember Amy? Oh my god, that game was a fucking... Oh. Just remembering that game was like, oh my god. I don't know, I can't really, you know, it's hard. I can't just on the fly give you an answer. I can't. There's maybe a better question for, like, Ask the King, where I can sit down and think for a few minutes, but... Alright, anyway, Game Master 2003 is dead, did 115-bit cheer. Thank you, Game Master. Bruce Legend subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Bruce Legend. I think now then we're up to, what, 299? No, we're up to 300 subs. Nice. We're only 8 subs away. We're only 8 subs away from my record, folks. You think we could beat the record today between Fighting EX Layer and PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds? Do you think we could beat the sub record? That would be pretty cool. I guess we'll find out. I'll let you know. I'll keep my eye on it. Every time I see a new sub, I'll keep a running tally to let you guys know. But we're 300. Thank you. Meme Car did a 20-bit cheer. He says, I've been a big fan for a long time. When are you going to play Mario Sunshine? I've said this a million times. I'm going to say it one more time, and I'm going to stop answering this question. Mario Sunshine will happen this year. Mario Sunshine will happen early this year. But let's get past the fact that I need to pay these taxes and hopefully not sell my goddamn house. Then we can worry about me playing games that, number one, are not going to bring out a lot of viewers because Nintendo games never do. And number two, I'm not going to get any money on when I put the playthrough on YouTube. All right? I've explained this a million times. I'm not going to keep wasting my time repeating myself. Mario Sunshine will happen, just not now. And you just got to be patient and stop asking for the same goddamn thing like a petulant child, because it's not going to make it come any faster. There you go. All right. Joseph the Best did another 10-bit cheer. He said, how would you say that Fighting EX Layer holds up to Street Fighter V? I don't know which game to get. I like your opinions on both games. He says, it's Joseph. Many people get confused with that. Oh, so it's pronounced Joseph, not Joseph. Okay. Fighting EX Layer is more like an old school traditional fighting game. All right, has a lot of gameplay mechanics from old school fighting games that aren't even present in Street Fighter V, including a lot of reactionary gameplay, a lot of super cancel style stuff that is not really present in Street Fighter V. I would even go as far to say that Fighting EX Layer plays a lot more like old school Street Fighter than Street Fighter V does. Street Fighter V went a different direction and turned the game into pattern play and 50-50 mix-ups and safe gameplay that really is not reminiscent of a classic Street Fighter game. So, yeah. Honestly, for a fighting game purist, Fighting EX Layer is better. However, keep in mind this is just the beta. We don't really know the meta of the game yet or anything. The game could become horribly broken and just not good in the final version. We don't know yet. So I can't make that determination, but I can tell you just for playing the beta, I actually like playing the beta of Fighting EX Layer way more than I enjoyed playing the beta of Street Fighter V. Okay? Alright, Lundor Gale, enough. Stop doing cheers and ask me to sell stuff. I'm not going to read anymore. Alright. Bobby Ling, subscribe to the channel. Now, I don't know. Hold on a second here. Damn it. See, because what happens is when people gift subs, I can't tell when they're gifted. I can't tell when they're gifted or when someone bought it. It was Iridium Viking gifted the sub to Bobby Ling. There you go. So there you go, Bobby. You got a second month subscription gifted to you, and it is actually 301 subs now. We're getting there. 7 more subs to tie my sub record, or 8 more to beat it. Let's see if we can get there today. All right, shout out to Critical for Days for a 20-bit cheer. He says, been 10 years doing what you love. It must be a good feeling all those years and ignoring all the hate. Well, there's been ups, there's been downs. There's been amazing times of plenty, all right? And there's been times of meagerness. You know, that's the ride I've been on. I've been super white-hot popular, and I've been the most hated guy on the internet. Luckily, right now, I'm really not either, okay? I'm kind of in the middle, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having a fun viewer base of like you guys who are here live on stream every day to have fun with me. I don't need to be Mr. Popular and be making $1 million and getting hundreds of thousands of views on every video I put on YouTube. At the same time, I don't, you know, obviously don't want to be the most derided the most derided, vilely hated person on the internet either. I don't think I'm either right now. I'm kind of, doing my own thing, and I'm enjoying doing it. And honestly, like I said, 2018, the 10-year anniversary, I'm seeing some very positive things coming. All right? Once I get past this bullshit, all right? Once I get past this bullshit, then with the taxes settled and everything, then we can focus on the positive. The thing is, I got to get to that first. So, all right. And Nick just took me $1 and said, you should sell your body. You're right. I should. I should become a man whore. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. Thank you, Nick. Okay, then. All right. I guess that's it for the shout-outs. Thank you, everyone, for the shout-outs. I appreciate that. It's time now to begin with the Fighting EX Layer stream. 2 new characters again. We'll be going to training mode, then playing them online. Should be fun. Hope you guys are excited. And also, of course, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds later tonight. Thanks for being patient during the pre-stream, and let's begin. Sound good? All right, let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. Yeah.